Today we are talking about a popular 6-cent penny stock, Artificial Intelligence Technology Solutions, OTC ticker symbol AITX. Yes, AITX said in their annual financial statement ending February 2021 that they expect to increase their revenues over the next year by 5 to 15 times. With multiple new 2021 catalysts I'll share today, AITX could be a big winner. Yes, OTC stocks are highly volatile and risky. So today we're going to dive into the details of AITX and if this would be a good one to help build your portfolio. I did spend hours poring through articles about artificial intelligence technology solutions and in their financials to aid in a decision whether it made sense to buy shares of this stock, especially to hold for a longer term, and that potential big run-up in price. In the past, I worked for years with Fortune 500 CFOs and financial consulting teams to help companies determine where they were making money. Now I use this knowledge to dig into AITX details, but this is not financial advice and for entertainment only. In looking back at 72 tickers I day traded in 2018, if I had done the type of analysis I'm sharing with you today, I would have held on to more of these stocks. 77% of them would mean big profits today. I spent just $37,000 on 7 of these trades that would now be worth $441,598. The purpose of this series is to help uncover these stock gems that have better odds of making money in the long run. Hi, investing friends. This is Lynn, and welcome back to 60 Perfect Ways to Wealth. So let's go and review today's hot stock. Just before we do that, this is a friendly reminder that if you enjoyed today's video, to hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. Also, I do have a clickable link in the index below this video in case you want to revisit key points. First, a quick look at AITX and what they do. AITX technology makes it economical to provide 24/7 security patrolling and guard services while enabling experienced personnel to focus on strategic tasks. AITX solutions are a plus for enterprises from government, transportation to critical infrastructure, education, and healthcare. AITX wholly owned subsidiaries are Robotic Assistant Devices, RAD-M, and RAD-G. They deliver robotics and artificial intelligence and software solutions that empower organizations to gain new insights, solve complex challenges, and fuel new business ideas at a reduced cost. RAD-M designs, manufactures, and maintains mobile workflow automation solutions that improve enterprise organizations' operations while saving significant expense. Subsidiary Robotic Assistance Devices, RAD, is redefining the $25 billion U.S. security and guarding services industry through innovative AI-driven solutions as a service business model. RAD solutions provide a cost savings between 35% to 80% when compared to expensive manned security guards and monitoring. RAD delivers impressive cost savings via a suite of stationary and mobile robotic solutions that complement or replace the need for personnel in environments better suited for machines. This division provides the security robot Roameo that is 7 feet tall. Now that would be intimidating. And Roameo has its own surveillance drone Arrow on a 40-foot tether that can fly up to 12 miles per hour. AITX provides these robots on a brilliant subscription model so that any company can afford these patrolling security services. Roameo was just released and available Q1 2021. This is a great impetus for AITX growth. Plus, subscription models are an excellent source of continuing revenues. RAD-G is AITX's newly wholly owned subsidiary. It's a software company that creates solutions in line with the Autonomous Remote Services Manifesto. In reviewing an OTC stock for investment, I look at the management, competition, size of the potential market share, if they are increasing their revenues and production of cash, unique catalysts, and warrants that could dilute the stock. I did a deep dive into AITX February 2021 annual report in which the company projects that next fiscal year's revenue will be between 5 and 15 times greater than this fiscal year's revenues. These Projected increases are based upon the following: a significant increase in orders expected to be received, a significant improvement in the AITX ability to make deliveries on time, and an anticipated significant improvement in AITX abilities to support many more devices than it could support the previous year. But as they mentioned, there are no guarantees. This plan will require the company to hire more employees and to reach 75 to 125 employees by the end of 2022. AITX has recently increased its sales team from 1 to 5 full-time salespeople, and they expect to reach between 8 to 12 salespeople in 2022. AITX is also hiring from many more areas of the company. Over 60% of the company's current staff conduct research and development activities. And AITX plans to increase this work through opening a second Canadian Research and Development office in BC, Canada. AITX also now has a new RAD Excellence Center, or REX, in the Metro Detroit area. The company plans to move much of its manufacturing, assembly, testing, and shipping operations from California to this new location in the greater Detroit area. This REX site is planned to open this month and will be a great place for all the subsidiaries to build on integrated products. Per AITX annual report, this year's plan also includes RAD-G, introducing at least one new software solution. The company plans to improve their favorability status with investors by uplisting their shares to the higher level OTCQB during the next fiscal year. OTCQB is the middle tier venture market of the over-the-counter U.S. stocks. This is a big positive, as OTCQB companies have to meet certain minimum reporting standards plus a bid test and undergo annual verification. The other OTC tiers are the highest quality of OTCQX, the most speculative pink sheets. AITX has a market cap of $244 million and a huge daily trading volume of 52 million shares traded per day. Obviously, this is a favorite one among day traders, especially considering the regular 18% swing up or down in value with this stock. Although AITX revenues have improved steadily over the past year, their cash raised from their own work or operations, which is the key measurement for an organization, were poor. Their year-end in February 2021 cash from operations was a negative $3 million versus the year-end in February 2020 of a negative $1.5 million. This is a poor sign and hopefully will improve with AITX new management team, larger sales force, increased R&D efforts, and employee growth. Now let's talk about the changes in AITX management. I view Steve Reinhardt is taking over the CEO as of March 2021 as a great move. Steve Reinhardt founded RAD in July 2016. He obviously is motivated to build the company as he holds the majority of their common preferred stock shares. As of March 2021, Reinhardt is AITX CEO and CFO. Reinhardt has a solid industry background and ran his own security integration company from the age of 24 to 31. Reinhardt also leads several industry association committees, mainly through the Security Industry Association. The other positive management addition to AITX is Christopher Almonroad. Christopher is now the VP of Robotic Assistance Devices as of April 2021. Christopher has an impressive background as a manager in the security solutions space since 2010. Prior to that, he was a sergeant in the Roanoke, Texas Police Department. AITX has provided Reinhardt and Almonroad compelling incentives to grow the company to specific milestones through awards of shares. You'll want to know these details, which would dilute shares you currently own. Steve Reinhardt is to be granted an award of 10 million shares, options, or warrants if Objective 1 is achieved. This objective is that the price per share of the company's common stock increases to an average of 30 cents for 10 days in a 30-day trading period. Reinhardt could then sell these 10 million shares at a price of 15 cents per share. Award number 2, Reinhardt will be granted an award of 30 million shares, options, or warrants if objective number 2 is achieved. Objective 2 is that the price per share of the company's common stock should increase in value to an average of 50 cents for 10 days during a 30-day trading period. Reinhardt could then sell his stock at a price of 25 cents per share. The company has also been authorized to issue 5 billion shares of common stock with a value of 0.00001. The closing price of its common stock on May 11th, 2021, as quoted by OTC Markets Group, was $7.52. There were 3.5 billion shares of common stock issued and outstanding as of May 11th, 2021. Regarding the potential market, the global video surveillance market size is expected to become a $75 billion industry by 2025. The robotic security market is expected to reach $2.4 billion by 2022. RAD with its initial mobile robot, Roameo, just released in Q1 of this year, is well positioned to capitalize on this growing market. My take is that until AITX can consistently raise cash from their own efforts instead of through loans or creating and selling more shares, we could expect our shares to become steadily more diluted in value. But hopefully, with the release of Roameo, this will change. It's interesting to compare AITX to more established artificial intelligence providers, C3AI and Palantir. Although AITX has a very different offering, C3AI was founded in 2009. Their stock is currently listed at $60 per share. The company is growing fast, but is not yet profitable. Palantir was founded in 2003 and went public, listed on the stock exchange in October 2020. Palantir is also consuming large amounts of cash to expand its market share, currently lists at $24.67 per share, but also not yet profitable. AITX was founded in 2010 and moved much faster to get listed and went public 1 year later. The company has been struggling since then to grow financially and grab market share. Clearly, investing in AITX at this point is still a very speculative move, and it could easily take 5 or more years to realize a significant profit on your investment, if any. But AITX does have compelling catalysts that could well send this stock shooting upward, considering the new executive management team and sales force, the new RAD Excellence Center, and planned IT site, along with the recent release of their robot Roameo. Full disclosure, I did purchase 1,000 shares of this stock as I could afford to lose a $70 investment. My investment will keep my eyes on the stock and providing you with updates. I always love hearing from you, so please let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are about AITX or other stocks you are excited about right now. And subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Also, go here to discover more hidden gems in our penny stock videos.